All right, so this lesson we're going to talk about adding and subtracting polynomials. Okay, so the first thing we have to talk about is like terms, okay, because we're going to be combining like terms. So something like x and 3x are like terms. X squared and 5x squared. Now notice x and x squared are not like terms, so we can't make that x to the third. Okay, so when you add and subtract polynomials though, your variable is going to stay the same. The number out in front is what's going to change. So if I take x plus 3x, okay, I get 4x. Okay, so 1 plus 3 is 4. Notice the x is still an x. Okay, so adding like terms. So I just start with the first problem, or the first term. Negative 2x cubed. Okay, looking at, is there any other x cubes in my problem? Well, there's minus x cubed and minus x cubed there. So that's negative 2 minus 1, so negative 3, plus another negative 1 is negative 4. So you get negative 4x cubed. Okay, then I've got a 3x. There are no other x terms, so we just write 3x. Okay, so I'm done with the first set of parentheses. I move to the second one. So then I've got 3x squared, no other x squared terms. And then I've got my minus 12. Okay, now when you write your answers, I want your exponents to go in decreasing order. So we want the biggest exponent first. So that would be the negative 4x cubed. Then comes the 3x squared. Then comes the 3x. Then comes the minus 12. Okay, so that's adding polynomials. Subtracting, basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into an adding problem like we did way back when we learned our adding rules. So I'm going to put a plus sign here. I'm going to change all of the signs in here. So that becomes positive, that becomes negative, that becomes positive. Okay, so then I got 6x squared plus 2x squared is 8x squared. I've got a minus 3x plus a negative 4x. So a negative and a negative is going to be a bigger negative or a smaller negative. And then I've got plus 7 plus 1 would be plus 8. So then we always want to check and make sure that our answers go in decreasing order of our exponents. Okay, so then this problem, same thing, addition problem. So you got 2c squared plus 3c squared is 5c squared. Got a minus 8 and a plus 1 is minus 7. And then you've got the minus 4c. Again, always make sure to check that your exponents go in decreasing order. So this one we actually have to rewrite. 5c squared minus 4c minus 7. Okay. One more subtraction problem. So remember, make this a plus. Change all of the other signs inside that second parentheses. You don't change the first parentheses. So I've got 2x squared plus 3x squared is 5x squared. I've got a plus 4x cubed plus a negative x cubed. So basically that's 4 plus negative 1. So that's going to be 3x cubed. I've got my minus 4. And then I've got a plus negative x, which I'm just going to write as minus x. So then we have to write it in decreasing order. So you got 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus x minus 4. So that's adding and subtracting polynomials.